Let me recognize this morning among us Honourable Prime Minister and Minister of Finance, Honourable Dr. Roosevelt Skerrit, other cabinet colleagues who are here this morning, Mr. Bernardo Marques, representative of Marques and Marques, Arquitectos, Puerto Rico, members of the technical committee assigned to the National Sports Complex, Sports Coordinator, Mr. Trevor Shillingford, Chairman of the Steering Committee, Mr. Rupert Sorrendo, Chairman of the Dominica Olympic Committee, Mr. Billy Doctrove, representatives of the various sporting disciplines, representatives from the media houses, and those listening to us via Kyrie FM and DBS Radio. Let me say pleasant good morning to all of you. In our 2014 manifesto, page 46, the Dominica Labour Party made some pronouncements, specifically addressing the young people, sports enthusiasts, and the general public. We promised that during the new term, we would construct an indoor sports facility at Stockfarm with the capacity to host regional and international games, thereby providing an enabling environment for youth engagement and development, positioning Dominica to host regional games. This initiative was taken in response to the increasing calls by sportsmen and women, particularly those from the basketball, netball, and volleyball fraternity. Dominica, being the nature isle that it is, often experiences sudden rainfall, which results in interruption of planned sporting activities, particularly games played on hard courts, intensifying the calls and cries of our sportsmen and women with each passing downpour, triggering disappointments and frustration. In early 2015, the government of Dominica, having listened to the concerns of our sportsmen and women, began the journey of making the construction of this facility a reality. The Minister of Finance, through his diplomatic relationship, was able to secure funds to take us through the design and construction phases. Then came Tropical Storm Erica, which adversely affected the economic landscape of our country. We recall that government was forced to take many decisions in an effort to address the situations precipitated by Tropical Storm Erica, and among these was the decision to put the construction of the indoor facility on hold, as funds had to be diverted to the country's reconstruction efforts. The Honourable Prime Minister, however, gave the assurance that the indoor facility would be back on stream in 2017. Today, June 9th, we are here to fulfill our promise of delivery to our sports persons. Today's signing ceremony will formalize the official commencement of this long-awaited dream. The process was accelerated with the engagement of Marques and Marques Arquitectos firm early in 2017. Following a visit of a Dominican delegation to Puerto Rico in February 2017, a mission which gave the delegation a first-hand view of similar facilities designed by the Marques and Marques Arquitectos, and a subsequent visit to Dominica by Mr. Marques, the government was satisfied that all was in place to advance the project. Today we are here to sign the contract for the design stage of the project, following which strict timelines will be established and followed for the implementation of this project. The design of the complex will include the indoor facility, which will comprise 3 courts. Also expected to be part of the design are outdoor courts, 2 tennis courts, and a swimming pool. It is worthy to note that the Ministry of Sports, Youth, Culture, and Constituency Empowerment engaged a wide section of stakeholders, which included representatives from each of the court sports who presently serve on the technical committee working group to bring to bear their knowledge of the requirements as per international standards. It is therefore fair to say that with the advent of this indoor facility, Dominica will be positioned to host regional and continental events. This in no doubt will afford us an opportunity to provide our youth with opportunities to improve their games and to raise their standards. The construction of the Windsor Park Stadium brought new light to bear on us as it relates to the important role of the state-of-the-art sports facility can play in developing the tourism potential of our country. This new facility will no doubt enhance our sports tourism potential, hence contributing in tangible ways to our national development. This Labour Party government has spent millions of dollars in the construction and improvement of sports facilities across the island. We can pride ourselves as the administration that have spent the most on the development of playing fields, hard courts, and more recently, the lighting of 5 of our playing fields. This clearly demonstrates government's interest and concern for the well-being of our citizens in creating avenues for socialization, for providing opportunities for our young people to be engaged in positive activities, for identifying and nurturing the talents of our sportsmen, and for providing opportunities for our sportsmen and women to develop to international standards. Having said that, facilities alone cannot provide us with the outcome that we aspire to. There must be that intrinsic motivation, a positive attitude, willingness to embrace the opportunities not only by our players but by all Dominicans. I wish to thank all those who have played a pivotal role in getting us thus far. Thanks to Mr. Marques and his team for agreeing to work with us on this venture. Special thanks to our sportsmen and women for your patience and your tolerance. We look forward to a full implementation of this project. I thank you.